Indonesian Police Mobile Brigade Corps, or often abbreviated as the Republic of Indonesia Police Mobile Brigade Corps, is a special operations unit, which is paramilitary belonging to the Republic of Indonesia Police. The Brimob Corps is also known as one of the oldest units within the Indonesian Republic Police Organization. Some of its main tasks are handling domestic terrorism, handling riots, high-risk law enforcement, search and rescue (SAR), rescue of hostages, and bomb disposal (UD). The Mobile Brigade Corps was also a large component within the Republic of Indonesia Police, trained to carry out anti-separatist and anti-insurgency tasks, often in conjunction with military operations. The Brimob Corps is classified as a Police Tactical Unit (PTU), and is operationally a Police Special Weapons and Tactics (SWAT) unit, including Densus 88 and Jagana Brimob. The Brimob Corps consists of two branches, namely Jagana and Pelopor. Jagana is tasked with carrying out special police operation tasks, which are more specific, such as bomb disposal, handling of KBR, chemical, biological and radioactive, anti-terror, counter-terrorism, and intelligence. Meanwhile, Pelopor is tasked with carrying out special police operation tasks, which are broader and paramilitary, such as riot control, search and rescue (SAR), security of vital installations, and guerrilla operations and limited forest fighting. In general, these two branches have the same tactical capabilities as special police units, including capability in tasks of releasing hostages in urban areas, urban setting, raids against armed criminals such as terrorists or separatists, and other operations, which support the performance of general police units. Every regional police in Indonesia has its own Brimob unit. Brimob was first formed under the name Tongkabut Sukazatsutai, or the Special Police Force. This unit was originally given the task of disarming the Japanese army, protecting the head of state, and defending the capital. Brimob also fought in the battle for November 10, 1945 in Surabaya. Under the leadership of Police Inspector Ima Kamajisen, this special police force was involved in the Battle of November 10, 1945 against the Allied forces during the Japanese occupation. Brimob was known as Tongkabut Sukazatsutai. These troops were the first to receive an award from the first President of the Republic of Indonesia, Sukarno, namely Sukontiano Utama. The Republic of Indonesia Brimob Police Corps prepared a number of battle team regiments, RTP, on the islands of Maluku Province, closest to West Irian, in response to President Sukarno's orders to seize West Irian from the Dutch. Bung-Karno's order was known as the Trikomando Rakyat, Trikora. In this operation, the Brimob Corps joined the Modula Command led by Major General Soeharto. A Brimob team led by Huday Ayasumaria managed to land at the West Irian Fakfak using a speedboat. From Fakfak, this troop stabbed into the interior of West Irian to raise the Sakamara Putih. During Yada's time before landing in Papua, Brimob was included in the list of units for the Naga operation, but was later cancelled, given the limited quality of parachutes possessed by Brimob members at that time. The Dragon operation was finally carried out by the Ripcud under the command of General Ret. Benny Moerdani, who later received the Bintang Sakti Award from President Sukarno. In the days following the movement, Brimob remained neutral. This confused many parties, because in September 1965, Brimob was an element very close to America. Because of this attitude, some observers considered Brimob as an element loyal to President Sukarno. At the liberation of East Timor in 1975, the Brimob formed a special detachment to join Operation Seroja, in conjunction with other Abre troops. This special detachment was called the Special Detachment, Densus, of Raptors. The personnel of the Lapalap Densus consisted of former members of the Menper, Regiment Pelopor. The Pioneer Regiment is a special unit of Brimob, which is qualified as a ranger. This regiment was disbanded by the Chief of Police in 1974, after having participated in several combat operations, including Operation Trikora in West Irian, and Wakaura or Ganyang, Malaysia. The Poloptenses served as a supporting force to strengthen the position captured by the spearhead troops, namely the Rupkut. The Poloptenses was divided into small teams, which were a joint team between the Indonesian National Army and the Indonesian Republic Police. Since the Republic of Indonesia Police was separated from the Indonesian National Army, clashes between the Republic of Indonesia Police and the Indonesian Army, especially the Indonesian Army, often occurred. One incident of clashing between the Indonesian Army and the Republic of Indonesia Police, in this case, the Brimob, was the Intan Jaya incident on September 30, 2002. This incident involved 100 airborne infantry units, or soldiers Sisia and the North Sumatra Brimob Police Corps, both of which in Intan Jaya. Many parties feel that the clash of the Indonesian Army and the Republic of Indonesia Police is a political manifestation of fighting against one another, which was carried out by foreign parties to weaken the unity of the governing bodies of the Republic of Indonesia. Seeing these signs, Mr. General Police Suwotondo has proposed the possibility of reuniting the matriculation of the military and police academies. This is expected to increase brotherhood and cohesiveness, rather than withdrawing the assets of the armed elements of the unitary state of the Republic of Indonesia. In the early morning incident, at first it was only triggered by a small commotion between individual soldiers of the Linud 100 PS unit and members of the Langkat police force. But then, the incident broke out into a clash of arms between the Langkat police and Brimob against Linud 100 PS. A total of 100 personnel from the East Nusa Tenggara Police Mobile Brigade were sent to Papua Province. Hundreds of Brimob personnel will assist security tasks, especially in anticipating the armed criminal group, KKB, in Sugapa, Intan Jaya, Papua. The head of the East Nusa Tenggara Regional Police, Inspector General Lotharia Latif, led the ceremony to release Brimob personnel, Wednesday, February 17, 2021, morning at Ricky Sitohang Field of the East Nusa Tenggara Police. Latif hopes that the personnel who departed the BKO from East Nusa Tenggara to Papua, totaling 100 people, must return in good health to East Nusa Tenggara with the same number. Latif said he was proud of the East Nusa Tenggara Brimob personnel, who were selected to secure the situation in Papua. According to Latif, the election of Brimob troops, apart from rotations and transfers, of course there are special considerations. Latif advised Brimob members in carrying out their BKO duties, they must remain in the bond of togetherness, and carry out their duties with full vigilance, and not underestimate the situation and conditions in Papua. Latif also asked Brimob personnel to guard the morale of the East Nusa Tenggara Police and the Indonesian Republic Police Institution. During the ceremony, the head of the East Nusa Tenggara Regional Police, and all the main officials, as well as members of the Indonesian Republic Police who were present, paid special respects to 100 members of the East Nusa Tenggara Regional Police Mobile Brigade, the Papua Regional Police BKO. Both Latif and the members present went to the 100 Brimob members and paid their respects. This respect is the first time this is initiated by the head of the East Nusa Tenggara Regional Police. This respect is a special form of respect, the East Nusa Tenggara Regional Police, to the Brimob troops who carry out their duties in the Papua Regional Police. These 100 members of the East Nusa Tenggara Regional Police Mobile Brigade will serve in the Papua Regional Police for the next 6 months. They will only return to East Nusa Tenggara at the end of August 2021.